why a certificate of no marriage is so important. Cenomar, Philippines. If you don't want to waste your valuable time with the wrong Filipina, or you don't want to find out months down the track that she's actually been married in the Philippines but neglected to tell you this very important fact, or you don't want to find yourself facing any legal charges, then you need to watch this video where I'll explain how important getting a Cenomar is and at what point in the relationship should you get that Cenomar. All these very important questions and answers coming right up. If you're a man who's looking to find the right Filipina for you and you're not sure where to start, then click on my affiliate link in the pinned comment to the Philippines' #1 online dating site, where you can create an account for free and view thousands of profiles of beautiful Filipinas right now. Many men in our YouTube community have found the love of their life on this site, and you can too. You really have nothing to lose. Firstly, to explain what a Cenomar is for those that may not know. Cenomar is short for Certificate of No Marriage, and you can apply for this either in the Philippines or online through the Philippine Statistics Authority. But you'll need to have all your girlfriend's details and some valid ID. So ideally, you and your Filipina should do this together. If you go to the Philippine Statistics Authority early in the morning, you may have your certificate by the end of the day. For more information, go to the Philippine Statistics Authority website. I've put a link in the description below. So you may ask, why is it so important to get a Cenomar? Well, no matter how sweet and wonderful your new Filipina girlfriend may seem, the fact is some Filipinas are very shy in telling you that they may have been married at some time in the past. She may feel embarrassed for some reason, or she may think it was so long ago that it doesn't matter and it's not important. But she couldn't be more wrong. This is very important information to know fairly early on in a relationship. Straight up, you need to know that there is no divorce in the Philippines, only an annulment. Given that annulments take several years and thousands of dollars to complete, many Filipinas don't go down that track. The other thing to be aware of, and you really need to know, is that adultery in the Philippines is illegal and can be punishable by up to 6 years in jail. So that means even if your Filipina was married 10 years ago and hasn't been with her husband for the past 6 or 7 years, she is still legally married to him. If you go to the Philippines and have sexual relationships with her, then technically and legally you are breaking the law, and you and she have committed adultery in the Philippines. Now, having said that, are you likely to be charged for adultery? Well, probably not. But have men from the West ever been charged with adultery? And the answer is yes, it has happened, and it does happen on occasions. The other thing to be aware of is that if the husband finds out and knows his wife is with a foreigner, he could see this as a way of making some money off you by threatening to file a case. He will know the laws, and while he may not actually intend on carrying out his threats, it will put you in a very bad position in the Philippines where things can go wrong very quickly. No one wants to be waiting 2 or 3 years in a Filipino jail for your trial to come up, that's for sure. So he may be relying on your fear factor here that will lead him to making some quick pesos. So now you're just starting to see how important getting a Cenomar really is. But legalities aside, you may really need to get a Cenomar before you invest too much time and emotions into your new Filipina girlfriend. I have known of cases where the man never asked the girl if she'd ever been married. He only asked her if she was married. Now there's a big difference right there. The Filipina took his question as being married right now and living with her husband. In her eyes, she hasn't been married to him for many years, and there lays the issue for many. So when asking the question, it needs to be said, have you ever been married? If the answer is yes, the next question would be, have you had an annulment? But even if she says she's never been married, you still need to get peace of mind around this and open up the conversation around going to the PSA when you guys are together and getting the Cenomar. The Cenomar only costs around $25 and is well worth the investment. Because can you imagine being with your Filipina for say a year or more and then going to get married where you will still need to get a Cenomar at that time, only to find out that you can't marry because she was married some years back. This does happen and can easily be avoided if one was to get a Cenomar early in the relationship. You have the right to be fully informed on the Filipina's relationship status, as she does of yours. I believe that an ideal time to get a Cenomar is when you go to the Philippines to meet the woman, and if things are going well and you can see a possibility of a relationship, then that could be the time to gently talk to her about going to the PSA together to get a Cenomar. If she's not hiding anything, she'll be happy to do so, but if she resists or becomes upset, you really need to start wondering why. Not only can you lose out emotionally here, but if you don't know her correct status around this, then you can be opening yourself up to legal problems you really don't want to be facing in the Philippines. In my opinion, getting a Cenomar is a must. And as I say, if you do it before you leave the Philippines, after your first meeting with your Filipina, then you may save yourself wasting valuable time with a married woman. Or if it comes back clear, you'll at least know you have nothing to worry about while you're with her in the Philippines, which will allow you to breathe easy and relax a little bit more. For those interested, I've put a link to the Philippine Statistic Authority in the description box below. Until next time, take care and bye for now.